Hey YouTubers, it's Drew. Thanks so much for watching this video. No doubt you guys have had the chance to play Super Mario Odyssey. And if you haven't, no doubt you've seen somebody else's review on the game. And although this is my review of the game, I wanted to spend more time talking about why exactly this game is getting so many 10s out of 10s, because I will shoot straight with you. This game, in my opinion, is getting 10 thumbs out of 10 thumbs. It is fantastic. One of the greatest games I've ever had the joy of playing, and dare I say, a top contender for greatest game ever made. But let's look at why. This is my top 5 reasons why Mario is so addicting. Oh, and one more thing, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you guys have not played Super Mario Odyssey and you don't want it spoiled for you, I recommend you click off this video, go pick up the game, have the happiest time playing it, and then come right back and watch this video. Number 1, the constant change in design. In the past, Super Mario games have had a staple in design, certain rules that can't be broken in terms of the world and character design, but this game says screw that! Every kingdom you travel to has a different design element to it. There are even some points in the game where Mario really doesn't look like he belongs. From the photorealistic people in New Donk City to the polygon Luncheon Kingdom to the Smog the Dragon look-alike, I constantly felt like Mario was truly not in his own world. See, for a lot of people this was a negative thing, but for me it was one of the positives. It was one of the strengths of the game. I was not in my own world, and that leads me to my number 2. The customization and use of currency. As a world traveler, Mario has the ability to customize not only himself with a multitude of looks, but you can even customize the Odyssey itself. You can buy stickers that are placed all over the Odyssey, and not only that, but there's a lot of souvenirs to decorate the inside. These can only be purchased with specific types of currency spread about in that specific kingdom, which makes the purple coins so much more valuable. I had a great time hunting these down, as well as the regular coins, because for some reason, even more so than collecting moons, collecting coins and getting all of the souvenirs and outfits, I was more obsessed with that. This game offers a lot, especially the more you choose to explore, which leads me to number 3, replayability. After beating the game, you can revisit each kingdom to go on a Power Moon grind, but aside from that, there are so many more activities unlocked in each kingdom. You go on a quest to find Peach in each kingdom too, as she and Tiara go on their own Odyssey. Not only that, but you have access to the Mushroom Kingdom, which has more to do than most of the other kingdoms, and you get access to a new kingdom. It strangely feels like we got the sequel to Mario Odyssey already in the post-game content. I was trying to figure out why I spent so many hours in one sitting playing this game, and why even after beating it, I can play it without getting bored. And this is what I came up with. The game is easy. Yep, the game is so easy that it's addicting. The game doesn't give you lives that deplete and punish you with a game over. It just takes 10 coins away that are easily regainable when you die. You just go back to the last checkpoint, and when you find a moon, it doesn't put you at the beginning of the level. You pick up right where you are currently. This helps the game move quicker, and thus encourages you to keep playing. I'm not saying that this game isn't challenging, because believe me, it is. This game is built around exploration, and if you are truly exploring to find all the moons, it's not for the faint of heart. Seriously, even if you're a casual gamer, you'll find yourself wanting to explore and stick around a kingdom for a while. And that leads me to number 4, the music. The music is one of the main components of why this game feels so much fun. Every kingdom is blessed with a very catchy theme that you'll find yourself humming in a matter of minutes. In fact, the game rewards you at the end by giving you a playlist of all the themes that you can listen to whenever you want. Nintendo has a track record of creating really memorable themes, but with Super Mario Odyssey, the music is exceptional. I found myself hanging around a kingdom longer than I needed to, because even after I felt like I found all the moons I could, and it was time to move on, I would just play around a little while longer because the music just made me feel happy, and it made the kingdoms come to life. And speaking of bringing things to life, let's talk about number 5. Was there any doubt? Cappy. Cappy is probably the biggest reason that this game feels so addictive. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Cappy in the trailer, I was not convinced. I was not convinced it was a good enough mechanic for a Mario game to set itself apart, but how wrong I was. You literally feel like you can't do anything without Cappy. There are points in the game where you don't have him, and you should be thinking to yourself, oh, it's just Mario 64, now I can do this. But you'll strangely feel handicapped. Cappy's capture mechanic is what makes Super Mario Odyssey great. Every kingdom has new things to capture, which as a result makes the game constantly feel fresh. At times you'll be puzzle solving, or you'll finally be able to reach some place that was previously out of reach. Other times the game will turn into a straight up shooter, and at other times you'll just be able to jump into mini games. The capture mechanic is constantly offering the player a new way to play from start to finish. I remember laughing at the end of the game when I was still being shown on-screen tutorials of a new thing I just captured. Because like, seriously, every kingdom that you move to, it introduces a new game concept, a new game mechanic that you have to learn. Cappy was also helpful when it came to finding moons. You would like enter a room and he'd be like, hey, we don't need to do anything else here. Or he'd be like, hey, I remember this place. There's a moon over here that you should find. All of these elements come together to answer the question of why we can't put this game down. It's addictive, and it's some of Nintendo's best work. A quick note on the story, it's not the most inventive, but Mario games hardly are when it comes to story. It gives you a charming concept that actually makes it more fun. Peach isn't just locked in a castle, you're trying to stop a wedding. I felt more of an urgency with the story, which was a good thing. The game also took a more humorous take on its story with the wedding and Bowser's minions, the Broodals, which made the game even more enjoyable. I never had to feel anything else than joy playing this game, which is why I love it so much. If I have to say anything negative toward the game, it's only this. I wish we could have gotten to see more familiar Mario characters in the game. I wanted to see Luigi. I was hoping we'd get a kingdom based around Luigi's mansion, and heck, even be able to play as Luigi using Cappy to capture ghosts or something. That's just my idea for some DLC, Nintendo. If you're interested or if you're listening, I think you should do it. I wanted to see King Boo, Daisy, Wario, and Waluigi, and thought that Nintendo could have easily put them in the game. I can't even tell you how much hope, beyond hope, I was hoping to see Donkey Kong in New Donk City. I just felt like it was a missed opportunity, but seriously, that's my only nitpick. Guys, did you like Super Mario Odyssey? Is there something that I didn't cover that you want to talk about? Let's talk about it in the comments below, okay? And if you're finding me for the first time, please don't forget to hit subscribe. That helps me out a whole ton. And if you enjoyed this video, hit me a thumbs up below as well. Thanks so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it as much as you enjoyed the game. Probably not, but as always, happy gaming.